Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Penelope. Thank you so much for choosing this video. Thank you for returning if you are a returning subscriber. If you are new on this channel, I film a little bit of fashion, a little bit of makeup, fragrance, vacation vlogs, but most importantly, we get a lifestyle vlogs, everyday woman type of life. Okay, so if you're interested in that type of content, please, it's free, subscribe. When I'm not on YouTube, I am on Instagram. I post a little more often on there, and I am at Penelope_143, and also you can find me on TikTok, and that is at Penelope Palace. But for the most part, if you want to catch up with me, you can just link up with me right here on YouTube. Okay, so if you're interested today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about the fragrances that I'm going to be reaching for this spring and summer. So I love smelling good, and fragrance is just my thing. Okay, so I like different scents. So springtime is my vibes pretty much. So I have some fragrance here that I just decluttered. I just put in this tray here so we can talk about these. And these are the ones that I'm going to be using in rotation for this time of the year. So let's get into it. If you're interested in seeing my spring and summer collection and the scents that I just gravitate to during this time of the year, why don't you keep on. I'm at this stage in my life, in my fragrance journey, where now I'm going to gravitate towards getting me a few niche fragrances. But until then, the ones that I have here, I made a vow that I'm going to use it up. So apparently I was making a mistake by spraying 3 times, 1, 2, or sometimes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and leaving it at that. But it's a game changer now that I put it in the, like, I spray towards my back, I spray behind my heel, like behind my knees, like all my little pulse points. And you're supposed to spray at least 10 times according to the fragrance girlies. But since I'm doing that now, I'm gonna be using up these scents. Okay, so now with that being said, if you have watched any of my fragrance video, you've probably seen 1 or 2 of these, but we're gonna talk about the scents now that is only for spring. You do what you do with your scents. I'm just sharing mine with you and let you know that this is what I'm gonna do this spring and summer. You don't have to do the same thing. So the first scent that I want to talk about is this. Is very new to my collection. I really haven't gravitated towards it until recently because I have so much that I have been using up, and I have my favorites. So I decided to spray this on the weekend, and I was very surprised by this scent right here. This is Coach, and I believe this is I think it's called Rose. This is what the bottle looks like. My husband got it for me, and I just had it sitting here. And so the name of it is Coach. I have my phone for reference. The name of it is Coach Wild Rose. Okay, and the notes are rose, fruity, amber, sweet, soft, spicy, fresh, white florals, citric, and some sours. Let me just let you know, this snuck up on me, and this spring and summer we're gonna bring her down. This is what I'm wearing today. It fits my mood, it fits my vibe, and it's just so fruity, and I feel like you can't overspray this. I feel like even though I sprayed a lot of it, it's still it's not overpowering, so it's still soft. It's on the softer side, and but it definitely smells lovely. So the soft spicy, definitely. But when I spray it, surprisingly, y'all know I love amber in a scent. I'm not really picking up the amber until it dries down. So when I had it on a couple of days ago, the dry down is what made me be like, whoa, I need to spray this more often. So I do love a good rose scent. However, this rose is a little bit different. It's not like the rose in Delina. It's not like the rose in the Louis Vuitton perfume that I just got. The rose is kind of different. This rose is not so intense. It's still light, it's still airy, and like I said, the first notes that I pick up is definitely white floral and fruity, but that warmness, when it dries down, that's when I get the amber, and that's when I get a little bit of rose. But it's just so beautiful. I love it, and I'm gonna be reaching for this a lot more for this time of the year. On to something that is also new in my collection. This, my sister Famata came over a couple of times, and I literally smelled her, was going to dinner, we're in the car, I was like, what do you have on? She says, Jimmy Choo, I want you. So this is very, very new. I recently purchased it when it was time for the Sephora sale event, savings event. I purchased this, and like I said, I already smelled it on her a couple of times. I knew I wanted to add it to my collection, but baby, I literally just got it, and for me, this is not a crazy dent, but for me it is, because I have so many choices behind me. And like I said, my fragrances is also depend on my mood, where I'm going, people I'm gonna be with. So I don't just spray. Sometimes my outfit tells me what scent to put on, but I've been reaching for this a lot more. And this, the notes on this Jimmy Choo, I Want You, it's white florals, vanilla, fruity, sweet, powdery, and citrus. Oh my goodness, this thing is so good. Definitely I get the powdery because it's still soft, but yet it's sweet, and you could get the floor. I feel like it says soft spicy like the Coach one, but I feel like let me tell you what I oh my goodness, this thing is too good. It is too good. I don't even know how to describe it, but I cannot get enough of it, and I feel like it could be like a everyday scent for me. It could be a date night. It's just so good. And the citrus in it is what my skin pulls from it, and that's what makes me want to consider this a spring summer scent. But I think you can wear this all year round. I'm so glad I added this to my collection. I am going to definitely, this is going to be a repurchase for me because it is just so good. Okay, so the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, it is Giorgio Armani My Way. So recently I smelled the Intense, and I feel like I like the original better. So this is the Giorgio Armani My Way. Can I really talk about a fragrance for summer and spring without mentioning this fragrance? Absolutely not. This is spring and summer in a bottle, okay? It just makes me happy. It puts me in a better mood, and it is just so good, and it's long lasting, okay? This is one of the scents that you put on, you're gonna smell it on your clothes when you take it off. So the notes are white floral, tuberose, citrus, and vanilla. And I don't know what that tuberose notes is, but I think that's what is coming out when I spray it. And like I said, I love a white floral. I told you guys already, a clean a fruity scent, but this is not sweet or fruity. It's citrus and it is white floral, and it's really pretty. It smells like flowers. It smells like you're in a garden. And like I said, it just makes you, it also smells clean in a way. It smells like a bath soap or something. I don't know. That's what I'm picking up, but it's so good. Like I said, this is one of the longer lasting scents, and I absolutely love this, and I'm going to be using it up again. YSL Mon Paris. For some reason, I have 2 of these, and this is my second bottle for this one. I've used up I used up this one before, and then I also have used up, put a dent in this one. But I really, for this one, I'm gonna reach for it a little bit more because I feel like it's a scent that will work for this time of the year. Okay, so the notes in this one, the notes in here, it's fruity, it's sweet, patchouli, white floral, citrus, but then again it has wood and musk. So the dry down on this one is what I like more than when I first sprayed. So after you put this on, it's in an instant. When you spray it, you definitely get sweet and you definitely get fruity. But the fruity in here is like a sexy fruity. It's not too like kiddish. It's not too, I feel like this one, I feel like it can go for like a grown and sexy woman. It can also be like an older woman scent, but not too like, you know, it's not giving Mademoiselle. Okay. Yep. Very, 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 very good. The citrus, the woody. This is giving, I'm going on a date night, and I just love it. I just love it. And I've been having it sit. It's been sitting for a while. So now it's not going to sit no more. I'm going to put this in rotation this spring. And I want you guys to comment below if you have tried any one of these scents, and let me know what your thoughts on it. So this one I picked up from Paris when I got that one, the first one. This one right here, it has similar notes to the other one, but it also has a rose. Okay, so it's fruity, rose, floral, sweet, vanilla, musky, powdery, and citrus. Just all the notes is right up my alley. This is sweeter than the previous one, so I think now this one will gravitate to a younger girl, mid-20s, early 20s. And it's just the rose in here is what I picked up. So this rose is like a sexy rose. I like the dry down on this, and I just think that it is a perfect addition for spring. And just look at the bottle, and I just absolutely love, love, love. Y'all know we can't talk about spring scents and not talk about Marc Jacobs. And if you're enjoying the video, what you could do for me is give me a like so I know you enjoy the content, okay? So now we'll talk about Marc Jacobs. I have 2 Marc Jacobs perfumes at the moment, and the first one I want to talk about is Perfect. I feel like every Marc Jacobs scent perfume that I've tried, I love. However, this one, it gives me exactly what the name of it. Perfect. The notes are green, fruity, almond, woody, sweet, yellow floral, nutty, powdery, and musk. Babes, this Perfumes, I could say it's literally me in a bottle. This is, it puts me in a great mood. I love the first notes when I first spray it. I love everything about it. I sometimes layer it with a few of my vanilla scents. And if I just, for example, do Kayali Vanilla 28 and this, and it's just the powder notes in it, the dry down, it's so good. It's soft, but yet it lasts up to like 5 hours on my body. And like I said, the bottle is just so pretty. That's one thing I love about Marc Jacobs. So pretty. And can we talk about Marc Jacobs without talking about our girl, our good sis Daisy? No, we can't. Can we talk about spring and summer without talking about Daisy? No, we can't. Recently, I smelled the Wild Berry one, which is like new. It's like a newer one. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. However, this one is an OG. She's been in my collection for a little while. It's not a scent that I gravitate towards on a day-to-day basis. It's perfect for spring and summer. And this is the time of the year that I picked this up. And let me just tell you the notes for this. Because like I said, this is an OG. It's white floral, ozonic, pottery, violet, citrus, fruity, sweet, woody. Half of these notes are pretty much, like I said, up my alley. And like I said, when I first started my fragrance collection, I was solely on like the white florals, the sweet, the fruity. So this right here is so good for spring and summer. And I am gonna take her out and keep her out here and wear her again so I can, you know, do a damage. And can we talk about spring and summer scents without talking about my talk about one of my beast mode fragrances in my collection? Y'all, this Valentino. Y'all see the dents in here? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This thing right here, I feel like if I ever run out, I'm gonna get it again. Period. Because it is so good. The notes are woody, vanilla, fruity, soft, spicy, white floor, musky, green, and fresh. The longevity on this, it's so good. It smells so good. If it's not my favorite, it's very close. And as you can tell by the dent in it, it's something that I reach for a lot. And recently, I stopped using it, but then my daughter started coming in my room and putting it on. And I'm like, girl, this thing smells even better on your skin. It is so good. It's very sweet. It's sexy. It's giving. It's long lasting. It's giving. She's that girl. When I sprayed it, it makes me feel soft, pretty, feminine. It was a Christmas gift a couple of years ago, and I cherish it so much. If you're a lady and you haven't tried this, I ask you to go and try it. Like I said, some of my clothes, I'll just take it off and then I hang it in my closet. I go in my closet, I can still smell it. After dry cleaning one of my white shirts, I could still smell it on it. It's just so good. It's beast mode. It's beautiful. And last but not least, we're gonna talk about one of the only Chanel fragrance that I actually liked. Like I told you before, I had Mademoiselle. It just didn't go with my body chemistry. And it just wasn't, it was just sitting. So I ended up giving it to my aunt. But this one is the It's Chanel Chance. Okay, I don't want to lie. But this is Floral, Fruity, Citrus, Fresh, Spicy, Sweet, Powdery, White Floral, Musky, Green, and Iris. This right here, it's so perfect for this time of the year. Like I told you, you're allowed to wear your fragrance any way you choose. Already my vibe. So now we're just going to play in this a lot more for this time of the year. And like I said, all the notes for all of these fragrances, there's not a note in it that I don't love. So it is just perfect. So I just try to declutter. It went through my collection, as you can tell. I just went to my collection right here and just taking out those scents that I'm going to be wearing for spring and summer. So, and I'm just going to place this on my dresser and just like reach for these for the rest of the spring and summer. So if you have any of these fragrances, let me know which one is your absolute favorite. And then also recommend some scents since you know the notes that I like. Recommend some for me as well. And thank you so much, y'all, for watching this video. I appreciate it. I hope you guys come back to the channel, like the video, and subscribe. Thank you for watching again. Be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Peace and blessings.